Hi everyone, Susie Wright here, the Cosmic Cupcake, with this week's astro forecast. Right on time, huh? Not bad. I'm impressed. Um, so this week, we're going to jump right into it here. This week, we start out with a really lovely sextile. Venus and Sag is going to sextile Neptune and Chiron and Neptune and Chiron in Aquarius. And that's going to bring us some of those, actually over the next 2 days, really, nice opportunities to have some of those talks maybe that you've been putting off. I've been talking about this. I was talking about this on my show Sunday night, too. If it's time to move on to the next phase of your relationship, or if it's time to cool it for a while, whatever it is, this is a real good time to get a little vulnerable, kind of dissolve a little bit of that ego and learn some new things to help heal yourself in relationships. So just kind of put it all out there, and then you can hopefully come to some sort of resolution, and that's either strengthening the relationship or ending the relationship. But this is a good time to do it, because by Tuesday Venus is going to square Jupiter, and things can really get blown out of proportion at that point in time. So you want to use this early energy week to really make the best of it. And when Venus hits Capricorn on the 4th, Friday night, that's going to feel again more like getting back to the business of what's really important to you. And if that includes your present relationship, it really could bring on a very serious commitment. Or like I said, if it, the whole thing is really about bringing us to the point of defining more clearly what it is that makes us feel valued and how we express that to other people. So really kind of self-searching, and but it's also, like I said, it's a good time to communicate that to anyone you're in a relationship with. So now Mercury is going to be heading into Aquarius on Thursday too, and that's going to give our little brains a little boost towards some more innovative thinking, and those ahas I've been telling you that are going to be coming for you. Well, this could be one of those periods of time where you start experiencing those. So if you're looking, if you've been beating your head against the wall over something here, and you're just trying to, there's another way to do it, that answer could come to you this week. So projects in a stall now due to Saturn's retrograde can really be improved upon. So do not fear, my pets. We start this forecast period with the new moon in Aquarius, and it's also on Groundhog Day. Woohoo! But this won't be the same thing over and over again, like in Groundhog Day, the movie. And hopefully that little rat won't see a shadow, because we don't want any more winter. We've had enough. I know all of you, all of my wonderful family and friends up there in the Northeast getting hammered with all this snow. I wish you luck. These are the times I'm glad I live in Nashville. So, anyways, our void, of course, I was going to say the full moon, the new moon, it's going to give you, again, it's another one of those fresh perspective things. So there's a lot of this new stuff, new thought, new ideas coming to all of us at this period in time. It's very, very nice. Our void, of course, moons this week, February 4th. At 1:11 a.m. to 5:24 a.m. These are Eastern times, by the way. And the moon's going to slide into dreamy Pisces after that. So February 6th, Sunday, at 2:14 p.m. to 5:46 p.m., it's going to be void, and then the moon's going to jump into excitable Aries. Woohoo! February 9th, at 2:32 a.m. to 6:23 a.m. is another void, of course, moon, and following that, the moon is going to glide into a little more stable Taurus. So we also have something I want to talk about this week, and you guys, guess what? You got the bonuses, because I'm going to actually give you the sign by sign, according to the Chinese New Year, what your New Year is going to have, what's the flavor is going to be for your New Year. So, because I want to talk about the Chinese New Year, which happens tomorrow, and how is this calculated? Well, it's based on the second new moon after the winter solstice, so it's always in Aquarius. So the Chinese animal signs have a lot of similarities to the Western zodiac. It's different, but they use animal archetypes and strictly animals. And so what are you? Well, whatever you are, if you want to find out what you are, you can go to my website, and I have a link that will take you to a list of all the years. It's my blog spot. I had to put it on the blog spot. It would not fit on my website. and it's got all the years listed, so you can look up and see exactly what sign you are. And there's also this little report is in there as well. So, so this is the year of the rabbit or the cat, and depending on Chinese, it's rabbit, Vietnamese, it's cat, and I'm not going to go into why because it has something to do with eating things. But remember that song, Al Stewart, "The Year of the Cat"? I actually looked up the lyrics to that, and I thought it was kind of funny because it kind of fits, because it talks about somebody that just appears out of nowhere and takes you off into this whirlwind, and you know, it says she doesn't give you time for questions, just locks up your arm in hers, and you follow till your sense of which direction completely disappears. Remember that song, "The Year of the Cat"? And with that cheesy little keyboard part in it. Yeah, Al Stewart was the guy that did that. But anyways, see, I digress a lot. Either way you think about it, okay, whether it's a rabbit or a cat, those two animals kind of have a similar energy, right? They're adorable, they're fuzzy, oh, they're so cute, and they're quiet, but man, can they run when they need to. And that's kind of that's what I'm talking about this year. This is like, you know, coasting along. Yes, it is going to be a much gentler year, much more gentle year than last year. However, it is not going to be without speed and twists and turns as well. Very, very different energy. I mean, this is going to be a very unique year for a lot of people. So a lot of new things can move forward. So depending on whether you're moving forward with your claws in the past or just easing into it, you know, that's gonna play a part in how this year really overall feels to you. So anyways, either way, whether it's the rabbit or the cat, here is how your sign will experience this year. So rats are going to need to keep an eye on their spending this year. Their businesses may be really doing well, but in spite of that, it's time to kind of sock away some money there. So oxes are going to experience a slow and steady progress due to some of that baggage carried over from last year I was just mentioning. Oxes don't let go very easily. But the key is you got to remember you're still making progress no matter what. Tigers get a boost in the ego department by looking back at your accomplishments last year, okay? So it's kind of a little bit of a coasting year for you. You know, last year was your year, you know. And this year, you just kind of get to ride a little bit on those, rest a little bit on those laurels, but not for too long. Rabbits, well, what do you think? I mean, it's the year of the rabbit. It's going to be a kick-ass year for you. So career advancement is a major theme for you this year, and you're going to have plenty of help along the way. Dragons, mellow year for you with a few possible minor health issues, but really overall smooth sailing at last for you because you've been kind of beat up. Snakes, you also need to watch spending. Rats and snakes, watch your money. The money's going to burn a hole in your pocket this year. So, and you know, make sure you know what your priorities are, because it is going to be a very busy year for you, and you know, you don't want to neglect your family and friends in the process. So. Horses, new members of the family could be popping in for you or out, and lots of financial luck for you as well. This one's much better than last year. Pretty good overall. Last year kind of had a few confrontations, but those confrontations were necessary for you to kind of ease through this year. So good job last year. Sheep. Bit of a challenging year for you guys. Some of the issues from last year might be prompting you to make a move, change in jobs, or health plans could stall, you know, could stall your plans. So overall, it's really kind of a year of transition for you. Monkeys, you'll have a good year. This is actually a year where you're looking forward and you can plan for the future pretty well. Not too much is going to change yet, but this is where you lay the groundwork. Work is going to kind of chill out a little bit, be a little bit easier than last year. Last year was kind of rough, and any damage done last year is going to smooth over. So roosters, this year is a time to hedge your bets. No wild money transactions for you, because they're likely to fail, and there's a potential for unexpected expenses to crop up. So be careful with that. Dogs learn new tricks this year. Overall, you've got the ability to solicit any support for any new ventures you'd like to try. So go for it. And pigs, you got a pretty social year this year. New and interesting people just kind of pop into your life, and any challenges that you do encounter, there will be a few, but they can generally be dealt with pretty quickly and efficiently. So And some of those new people may be able to help you out. Who knows? But just watch the party, and So to get a list of all this, like I said, you can go to my website at www.tarotcardreadernashville.com, and the link is right there on the first page in red, and it takes you to my blog spot, or you can go right to my blog spot page where all of this information is. It's astrogirlsusie.blogspot.com. That's how you find it. You can subscribe to this video, guys. I think there was a subscribe button up top, I guess. Subscribe to this video so you'll know as everyone comes out each week. As I upload it, it will send you a little message, and you can get your information right away. So I appreciate all of you that have been subscribing. This is awesome. Also, if you're going to be in or around Nashville, Friday night, February 4th at 6:30, Kundalini Rising Yoga Studio. I will be giving my monthly What's Coming Up with the Planets monthly talk there, and so come on down. Make sure you bring something to sit on, because it is a yoga studio. They don't have like a lot of chairs around, so and it's beautiful. My friends Christiana and Crystal own it, and it's just the most gorgeous little place. So that's about it. So got this out on time. I have nothing more to say to you guys. I'm done with you. You're dismissed. So until next week, everybody, this is the Cosmic Cupcake, Susie Kerr-Wright, wishing you a sweet and delicious week. Enjoy, everyone.